later.
Look at that. The new DeLonghi in SM Langan at the ice cream parlor. Very, very nice. Nice machine, Kuya.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, very, very nice. So today they haven't had a DeLonghi machine for about a week here. There it is. Comes from Lasada, and they do great ice cream. So I'm back today. Brand new machine. It's Monday. Today, talking about lonely in Davao. Welcome to Davao City, the safest city in the world. Okay, where am I today? Well, I'm on the terrace at SM Langan. I've done this vlog a couple of times, or this view a couple of times. So Radisson Hotel is there. There's a walkway from the hotel, you can see that coming into SM. The One Lakeshore Drive over there. Yeah, it's part of Sun Crest or Sunless development or something. They've actually put on the top of the two condos, they put this new structure, but the rest of it they still haven't done anything with. It's still looking very much the same. And then Davao Premier Hospital is down there, which I've been to a couple of times with Priem and Annie. Very nice hospital. There's a water feature down there. It's really nice. For me today, it's about a couple of people have turned around on my vlogs and turned around and said about being lonely in Davao. Yeah, I suppose you can, if you're coming here and you're on your own and you are doing it as a vacation, or you're doing it as a retirement destination, and you haven't done your homework and you haven't done your what can I say, you haven't done your preparatory work to understand what you're getting yourself into as a foreigner. Yeah, you can end up being isolated in a hotel room or a pension room or some other accommodation. I'm sitting down, taking a weight off my feet. You can end up getting yourself into a little bit of trouble. Or get yourself a bit bored, or get yourself a little bit disjointed with life. If you're coming to Davao City, or you're coming to any city anywhere in the world, you need to do a couple of things before you actually arrive. One, understand what you can do in that city. Yeah, just understand what you can do. Understand if there are curfews, or understand if there are policing issues. Understand, are there places that are open? If you are a bar fly, look at what bars there are in the city you're going to. If you're a foodie and you love food, find out what places there are to eat. If you are a naturist and you want to turn around and get out into the provinces, find out what you can do, where you can walk, where you can go. Yeah, if you turn around and say that you are a cyclist or a keep fit nut, turn around and look at, are there health clubs, are there groups you can join on Facebook or on Instagram that you can turn around and join them as a tourist, so you can go out jogging, you can go out to different beaches, you can turn around and do cyclocross, you can go out and do marathons, you can go out and do cycling for hours at a time. Yeah, you need to do whatever is yours. If you're a radio ham, like a friend I've got that's on Davao, find out what you can do, where you can go, what clubs there are. Don't just turn up at the airport and think the city owes you a favour. It doesn't. You have to turn around and put the time in. Yeah, as I said, find out the bars, because if you're in a bar until 5 o'clock in the morning, you ain't going to be getting up at 12 o'clock to go out and eat. You're going to be rolling out of bed going, oh, I've got a headache, I need to eat something to eat, and then get ready for 5 o'clock again, so you can actually go and get rat-arsed and shit-faced down at a local bar. Yeah, find out about things that, is there a safety issue with a foreigner turning up in a bar that's downtown? Are you actually going to get mugged? Are you actually going to get taken for a ride? Are you, you need to understand those things before you come here. And then when you come here, point two, you want to embrace what you've looked at, but don't embrace just one area of it. That's what I don't do. I don't turn around and go out and do drinking in the bars every night. I don't do that at all. I can't afford it. Can't afford it. If you're on holiday and you're coming here that's what you want to turn around and do, there are thousands of islands and thousands of places around the Philippines, and there are thousands of places in Thailand, Indonesia, Bali, the Mediterranean, America, the Caribbean, South America, that all cater for you getting drunk 24/7. You don't need to come here, but if you do come here, you can indulge in getting drunk once or twice or 3 times and doing it over the top, but don't make yourself look an idiot, because that's disrespectful to the locals, that's disrespectful to the country. Respect the people, respect the country, respect. But when you come here, go and do hikes up Mount Apo, go to Samal Island, go to Digos, go to Tagum, go to Siargao, go to Cagayan de Oro. They're all within half a day getting to, either by bus or by plane, but you can do and see a lot more, and you can engage, and you will meet a lot of really nice Philippine people. You will meet some really, really nice people. I've been here for 6 years. I've 2 girls just walked past, said hello. I don't know them. They engage, they talk to you. I got people in the mail today, they turn around and they said hello. People engage. I was in the bank today, and the girl in the bank was asking me questions about how long I lived here, what do I do here. When she found out I had a YouTube channel, she goes, oh, first question she wanted to know, how much money do I make out of the YouTube channel? Well, I don't make a lot of money out of YouTube. That's another vlog. That's another vlog. People believe that you can make a lot of money out of YouTube. You can, if you've got big subscribers, big views, and you concentrate on trying to match what the algorithm is saying. Otherwise, you're paying money for petrol, paying money for cameras, paying money for download, paying money for internet, paying money for uploading. If you're a good YouTuber and you can get 500,000 subs and you can get views, some of the views, people I know here get 500,000 subscribers, but they only get 20 to 30,000 views on a vlog. Others, like Hungry Syrian, 5.5 million subscribers, and he's getting 1.5 million views. Great, so he's making a lot of money. I don't get anywhere near that. I don't get anywhere near that. So anyway, but if you're here and you want to do a YouTube, then do a YouTube. If you want to come here and do Instagram, do Instagram. Post your pictures on Facebook, post your pictures and do whatever you got to turn around and do. Take your remembrance and deal with it. But here, I can't see, me personally, I don't see the Philippines being lonely. I don't see Davao being lonely. I go out every day. I'm out at the moment because Annie's at home and she's doing online teaching. It's online schooling. and I don't want to be keeping quiet because the teachers are online talking to her and explaining about business commerce, about finances, about everything that she's actually doing for school, for her accountancy. Saturday she went to school and she did 8 hours worth of gym, marching and all that. That's what she has to do. But I personally don't find Davao lonely. I found Davao engaging. I find the people engaging. Have I had any issues with safety? No, I haven't. I think there's one time where somebody got aggressive with me down in Buchanan, but I was with a Filipino and he turned around and said to the guy to shut up, because I was with him and I'd been invited down there and I was doing a vlog where the guy was at, where the guy lived, and he was happy for me to vlog where he lived. The other guy wasn't happy, so I didn't vlog that bloke. I didn't. So you can turn around. It's what you put into it. It's what you put in, you will get out. But there are places you can go to in Davao. There are lots of places, but as I said, and I'm not preaching, I'm just turning around and saying, do your homework. Do your homework. What you want to turn around and do, list what you want to do. Don't come here and turn around and say, oh, I think it's boring, I'm moving on after 2 days. Great, move on after 2 days. You know, I've had people, subscribers, that have sat down with me going, well, where can I do, what can I do, what can I do? Well, you can't. Yeah. If you're going to turn around and say to me about girly bars, I don't do girly bars. I have a partner and I'm happy with that partner, so there's no need for me to go over there and be a chick's boy, is there? So that's it. You know, it's quite easy for you to turn around and get a bad reputation if you're here, turn around and going out with a different Filipino every couple of weeks. The community is small, the dating community is small in Davao, so you will run out of girls really, really quickly, and then you'll have to move on. And then wherever you move on, you'll have to move on quickly, unless you go to somewhere like Thailand, and then the only thing you've got to worry about, whether it's a girl or whether it's a boy you're going to go and sleep with, because they all look the same there. And there'll be somebody that will turn around and say, nah, it doesn't do that. I've been to Thailand, I've lived Thailand, and I don't like it. You can engage in conversation. It's quiet today, but 2 or 3 people have turned around and acknowledged and smiled, and because they think I'm a foreigner, they think I'm a tourist, they think, not realising that I live in Davao, not realising that I've actually been to a lot of places in the Philippines, and I've travelled a lot in the Philippines. So my preference is travel, Annie's education, eating, meeting up with other friends that I've made over the last 6 years, and I do that on a Sunday when I get together at 2 o'clock at Breezer, tea, coffee bean, and I'm with George, and I'm with John, and I'm with Greg, and I'm with Jim, I'm with Frank. They come in, they come out, and they, whatever their preference is and whatever their diary does, it's integrating and being sociable. But anyway, from me today on a Monday, and it's very, very quiet. I rode the bike today. Very, very nice and breezy. I still don't think these are going to be finished in the next 4 years. Dear me, that's just me. But anyway, take care, look after yourselves. Wherever you are in the world, enjoy your life.